Most songs when I go to write out arrangements will have rolls in them since I'm a three-finger style banjo player. I find that with Jingle Bell Rock, the melody notes are just good enough by themselves. Let's first go over just a couple little tricky things before we turn you loose with a practice track. Being that we're just going to play melody notes, you'll want to have an idea as to which fingers to use in the right hand to strike the strings. I tend to favor the Don Reno approach on eighth notes of using the thumb and index fingers. So it ends up being 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Many of the phrases end on the and of the beat. That's because this is sort of a jazz song. So for some people that'll take a little bit of getting used to. Two other phrases that end on the end of the beat are right at the end of each section. In the frosty air, 2 and 3, 4 and. The other one would be at the very end of the song. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. 2 and 3 and 4 and. One other phrase to go over has a lot of syncopation, meaning the accent is on the and of the beat through the whole phrase. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. This is a real catchy tune, and as soon as people hear it, they want to sing along. So it's a good idea to also be able to play the chords. Here's a look at the 11 different chords that are needed to play this song. When playing rhythm, I simply comp chords like a jazz guitar player would. I would play 4 strums per measure, and many of the measures have 2 chords, so they just get 2 strums. The one chord you might not be familiar with is this G plus, and the plus stands for augmented. So a G augmented chord, it looks like your E minor chord just moved down to fret 1, which gets you back to your C chord. A quick mention, when you see a note that has 2 slashes on it, that is a half note and it lasts 2 beats. We now will play through the progression 2 times, the first time with the melody, the second time with the chords, and the tab will be going across the screen for the melody, and the chord chart will be up as you're playing the rhythm. So dig in and have fun. Ho, ho, ho.